Hello everyone, thank you for joining me once again. My name is Nick on the ZxSpectrum 48K if you listen to this music, but we're going to be reviewing a vertical scrolling shooter called Hades Nebula, published by Nexus Productions in 1987. Also come out on the Commodore 64 I believe, so it'll be interesting to see it on that at some stage. But the year is 2124, you're battling against the Hadian forces, and you must destroy 15 motherships eventually, and then in turn the Emperor. So there's the controls there. We'll see how far I can get. This is my first ever go. It's not about expert gameplay, dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, but we're having a laugh. So I'm going to play it without a cheat on first of all. It's moving quite slow. Oh god, I've been kaboomed already. So lives in the bottom right there. Very monochrome, but I'd expect that on the zxspectrum. I do like the backgrounds, those craters are quite meaty, but the ship is quite large. I wish it moved a little bit quicker than this, but at the moment it's okay. I'm sort of like preferring Flying Shark, but anyway, let's just see how far I can get on the thing. It's detailed backgrounds. If it was redone on the Next, I'm sure they make the ship a different colour to stand out from the background, and then it'll be a little bit better. I would have liked to see a shadow of the ship on the ground below, but it can survive without it. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. 1987, so you know, on the back end of the Spectrum's run, but still pretty much within it. This is 48K. Big thank you to all the subscribers so far. Please consider subscribing if you like the video. Hooray! Right, we're stress busting folks. So what can you say about this game already? Well, it's not, the graphics are okay. It would look good from the screenshots, but it's just moving terribly slow. I hope it speeds up as the game goes on. Not quite sure how long the levels are, but 15 motherships, and then the Emperor, that would seem to suggest 16 levels, wouldn't it? Kaboom, kaboom. Now, it's more like as well as being a shooter, it's a bit of an avoid 'em up, in that you must avoid getting shot at all the stuff. There's probably a pattern or a weaving pattern you can do to make it at least a little bit easier for you, and I've lost all my lives already. Nincompoopin'. I do like that Starfield on the title page. That's pretty cool for zxspectrum. They've done quite well there. So you can do the joystick or the keyboard, whatever you fancy doing the most. Kaboom. Right, okay. So, come on. 5 lives left. That's like a little tank thing. Let's try and destroy these two. Yes, if I don't do very well on this one, I think I will have to put a cheat on it just to show you a little bit more of the game to see whether it's worth playing it back in the day. It's all like okay, I wouldn't mind it as a budget title. It's scrolling very smoothly, we can have to say that. It's not flickering at all for what is there. The slowness might help a few people go around, but the ship's a little bit big maybe, makes it fractionally smaller. But I would have loved to have this ship in Lego as a real thing, or so there. So it builds a bit of the story in that regard at least. I wonder if there's going to be any power-ups here. I hope there are. At the moment we've just got this rather weedy double gun firing. It's not a central gun, so it makes it a little bit harder to aim than would need be. Right, I think I'm getting a bit further already, aren't I? Right, I'm maybe getting better at the weaving. Not sure what planet this is on. I suppose it's the Earth then. But maybe it's Hadian. Hades Nebula. I guess we're in a nebula. Hades basically is the name of hell. So the enemy have taken that name. But if you're liking the zxspectrum stuff, and we've reviewed quite a lot, you might have seen a few of the videos. I don't suppose anyone's seen all of them. If you have, comment below, because that would be amazing. Probably take about, I don't know, about 8 months of your life. There's thousands of videos. Yeah, if you want to see the zxspectrum stuff, click on my username, my YouTube username. That'll take you to the channel page. Click on playlists. There should be a tab there, unless YouTube would change the layout, which could have happened by the time you're listening to this. And there'll be all the playlists there. zxspectrum will be there, and along with other systems. We mainly review zxspectrum stuff because that's my first computer, what I grew up with, but there's other stuff there as well. Commodore Amiga, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, bit of PlayStation and what have you. Oh, we're into space. Game Boy Advance even. Right, come on Nick, come on. Sega Mega Drive. Haven't done any Master System as of yet, or Amstrad. Right, let's put a cheat on it, show you a bit more of the game. So, it would have been an acceptable game. So I would have played it less than Flying Shark, if you're aware of that one, but that was monochrome too. Now, if the cheats worked, the poke, we should have immunity. I'll just try and see what other few stages look like. So what I'm really looking for, really, is If we get to stage 2, I want to see the mothership. If I get to stage 2, will it get any quicker? Will it stay the same? Will it be a different colour? Will the enemies be different, or will it just be a variation on a theme? Because some shooters, you've seen all the enemies straight away and it doesn't evolve. The better ones will try and give you, say, at least a little bit different. Tricky, of course, when you've only got 48k to play with. And the more games we review, we get more of a knowledge what's good and what's bad, and a comparison there. This is sitting somewhere in the middle, I suppose. So at the moment, good scrolling, good graphics. Shit may be a bit too big. Monochrome, but we won't sacrifice it for that. Needs a few power-ups. Needs to be a bit quicker. There we go. Right, so let's just blast stuff. Kaboom, kaboom, kasplat, kaboom. This is 48k. I don't think there was a 128k version. Music could maybe lift it a little bit more, as it tends to do. Right, come on, Nick. I won't be completing the game, but I'm not dying this time. So you'll see what's going to happen next, I presume. The scoreboard's nice and big, wasn't it? Maybe they could have thrown that a bit lower. But what a lot of these shooters did, this one isn't doing, is use up a bit of the screen with the stats like lives, energy, all that sort of stuff. This is overlaying it, so you are for what it's worth seeing most of the ZX Spectrum screen there. This is how you would have seen it back in the day, albeit not on one of those CRT television screens. Right, this is a bit flatter. Buff, 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 buff. Let's keep these games alive forever, and that's what we tend to do by keeping it in the archive. You can see all the games reviewed so far in blocks of 50 and the reviewed games playlist. Right, this is pretty much where I got to last time. Don't know what those ships coming at me there are. Looks like some sort of weird sea creature. Oh, there we go. If you're a weird sea creature, comment below. Oh, it's gone a bit quicker. Oh, there we go. I was hoping that would happen. So we're in space. It's gone silent. Has the ship changed design, or is it just changed colour on the background? Right, so this is working a little bit better now. So a space background, and we're going over some crazy mothership, I think. Oh, what's that? We have got a power up, so it is getting better. I'm not sure how many kids would have seen stage 2. Maybe briefly they might have seen it there. But yeah, it's moving at a good lick now. Don't know why it was slower before. Maybe we've got a power up that's managed to make that happen. So yellow to cyan. Good. Good. Yeah, I suppose Iridium was a bit cyan, wasn't it, as well? But that was a bit of a tricky game to play. Let's just see a mothership, and we'll probably get out of here. So you've pretty much seen how the game plays there. Light Force, that's one of the better shooters on the ZX Spectrum as well. There's a bit more colours to play with on that one, and they've been done really well to avoid colour clash in Light Force. So I suppose you'd have to compare it to that. Although this is a much better designed ship. The one in Light Force looks a bit like a broken sewing machine. But I don't know what a futuristic spaceship would look like. This is the year 2124. If you're watching this in the year 2124, then comment below if you're the Emperor or indeed in charge of the motherships that we haven't seen yet. Then let me know as well. Right, there seems to be a star on the right that's moving with us, not on the background. Can you see it there? It's moving gradually up. So it's a little bit of parallax scrolling, I suppose, in a top-down sort of like way. I no way would have got this far back in the day. There's a lot of stuff moving on screen, as most of the shooters tend to have. But if you were a kid of quick reflexes, it's possible you might have got this far to see in there. But you would have been a rare breed, I think. A lot of kids would have lied that they got this far. But we still haven't seen a mothership. Apparently there's 15 of the things. Wowzers, a very hard game to complete then, I would say. Or maybe it's just Nick making a big meal of the thing. Bomb, 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 bomb. Come on. Here we go. If it had a Star Wars theme, actually, I think I would like it even more. Is there a top-down shooter Star Wars themed game? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm trying to think of one now. There's Empire Strikes Back, isn't there, on the Atari 2600, which was released on the Commodore 64 by Jeff Minter as Attack of the Mutant Camels. Obviously didn't have the license, but anyway, it's pretty funny. Right, this must be a mothership. Yeah, this is a mothership, baby. Right, it just looks like it's got a big face on the front. That's the first one. So this would be the main interest of the game, really, seeing what the different motherships looks like. And that's probably why I like playing the game Glass, which is blooming awesome. There, Glass, check that one out. Excellent game. Right, kabooms, kasplat, kaboom. Kaboom, kaboom. We're just kabooming, folks, just kabooming. Right, here we go. Walk back to 68 billion. Attack, 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 attack. Right. I don't think I can show you too much more. It'd be nice to see another mothership, I suppose. Why are they called motherships? You never get a fathership, do you? Let me know. No, I don't think you know. It's always a mothership, not a fathership. Where's the fathership? He's probably buzzed off. Right, come on, take this ship here. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of in modern day films or past day films. I think it's a unique ship, isn't it? I don't think it's modelled on anything in particular, but it's a cool sort of like graphic. I wish the stage 1 it moved this quick straight away, but maybe it's just in the power of being in space. There's probably some power-ups I'm missing here, how to get, because I can presume there must be tri-shot and smart bomb and all the usual stuff. Just seeing where it is, I'd probably say basic I'm not quite doing. If you know, then comment in the comment section below. How do you get power-ups? Or maybe there isn't any power-ups in here. Graphically good, sound a bit weedy, but expected on the 48K. Very, very difficult. A range of enemies. See, these ball things seem to be a new thing on this particular stage. Don't seem to be any multiple loading between stages, and they are quite big. You have to do quite far into it to see the first of the motherships, which we did blow up. Lives on the right there says 6 lives. I think if I stay over here, I can probably avoid all the enemies, can't I? Just move up and down a little bit. Right, up, down, up, down. Yeah, that could be a way of doing it. I think I've found a way in. I think someone would have killed me there then. Right. Yes, they're moving. Oops, that would have got me. Kaboom. Right. Do you prefer cyan or yellow? I suppose I just wanted to go another colour now. Maybe go green or back yellow again. Get a bit of a variety in there. But this ship we're going over seems absolutely massive. As big as the Red Dwarf. Or is the Red Dwarf bigger than, I suppose, the Imperial Star Destroyer is bigger than the Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf was a ship. It's a British sitcom. You may or may not come across it, but I think it's pretty cool. It's cold outside, there's no type of atmosphere, I'm all alone, more or less. Right, come on, I just want to see I would have ended this review by now, I just want to see if another mothership turns up. This could be a mothership situation, couldn't it? That ship's disappearing. Come on, let's give us a mothership situation as these balls keep firing down at us. I don't know, are they supposed to be asteroids? They've got like square bits on, right, okay. There it is, there's the mothership number 2 out of 15. Oh man, what a long game. So you're going to get a lot of content here for your money, but it's dubious how many kids have actually got to this point in the first place. Right, is that blown up? I would have preferred a bit of an explosion. I might have blown it up off the screen there, maybe. Right, so we go on further. It's not changing colour. I want it to change colour. I feel a little bit robbed, you know. Right, okay. I think we will leave it there. It's going to be more of this as you go along. So I think it's well worth tracking down this one. You might not get off stage 1 without a poke, but it's acceptable. Good scrolling. I think that's the main thing we can say of this game. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Hades Nebula on the ZX Spectrum 48K, produced by Nexus Productions in 1987. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then by all means put that in the comment section below. I love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.